Hello collective, welcome back to my channel. This is Divine Mystic with another general reading. The song that I'm hearing right now is the song by Kurt Franklin, Smile. Even though it hurts, I smile. Sure would hate to see you give up now. Yeah, so whoever you are, whoever that's for, keep smiling. I know I hate to smile. I ain't gonna even say I hate it, but it's alright. It's alright. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I be cracking myself up some damn times. So shit, a lot of times I be laughing at myself, laughing. I be laughing at shit from years ago. Shit I be saying. Cause I do my little roasting thing too. So I got many, many layers to me, but I'm, overall, I'm gonna be authentic as fuck. I am me. I love being me. Again, this is Divine Mystic. Thank you guys for your subscribes. Thank you for your likes, your shares. Thank you for your comments, your donations, your emails. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you for sharing with me what helps, what doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Sending you guys love and light. Those of you that are on your spiritual journey, that have your heart in the right place. I'm not talking to people sending negative energy. I'm not talking to people side. And listen closely. If you have been with me for a while, we don't do the bullshit. We don't do that negative shit. I don't even entertain it. I don't address it. I don't, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If people get the, I'm the same way in person. You can say what you want because that's what we're here to do. Just don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't think personally in person it's like that. You know what I'm saying? I stand my ground. I'm not on that, woo woo. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about that when it's time for that. I don't. So on this channel, I thank you guys so much, and my other channel as well, for your support. Thank you guys for sharing with me how it helps. You know what I'm saying? What doesn't fit. Thank you for being respectful in how you express that. All right? Because either way, shape, form, or fashion, I don't put my energy in the shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't for a higher cause. I don't entertain it. Not on my channel, not in person. Okay? It's the same. I'm the same way. All right? But we're going to pull a few cards, get a message out. But overall, make sure you guys are doing your return to senders. Call for your energy back from people, places, items, platforms, whatever, wherever you are investing your energy at, wherever you are allowing your attention, to go to, whatever you are giving your attention to. Make sure you are calling for your energy back from different places, things, items, because people will, this is tarot, you know what I'm saying? So people will channel energy and stuff like that. So be mindful of, how you protect your energy. All right. So even if it is, people from your past that you don't want in your energy, things like that, make sure you are calling on Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron to do your return to senders when it comes to calling for your energy back from these people, closing portals and things like that, doing cord cuttings, things of that nature. All right. Make sure you are keeping your energy cleansed. If you need to look more into cord cuttings, when it comes to people you have kids with, people, you walked away from in divorces, because just because you are divorced or just because that breakup has happened or is happening, don't mean that your energy is not somewhere still tied into that until that is going on. Even that past person needs to call for their energy back from these people, because coming back towards you, wanting to get back into your energy, you giving them attention, you conversing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? For those of you that are, in that reconciliation period with past people, whether they're family members, friends, lovers, whatever. All right. Just make sure you're calling for your energy back, keeping your energy cleansed, keeping your thoughts positive. All right. I love y'all like that. So let's go ahead and get a message out. Gender is also fluid over here. This could be past, present, or future energy. This could be clarity or validation for others of you. All right. So let's see what it is. All right. Show me what I need to see. What does my collective need to know? All right. Cameron can be significant. Someone's name can be Cameron. Man or woman. Fake earth angel, copycat. Somebody saying they're earth angel, child. You saying you an earth angel? They saying they're earth angel. Copycat. Donna can be significant. Cameron, Donna. Those names can be significant. First, middle, last initial C can be significant. First, middle, last initial D can be significant. Baltimore. Can be significant. What this reading may resonate with. Next card, holding on after too many failed attempts. Came out in reverse. Next card, drunk texts you. Man or woman. Something can be inside of a matchbox, a box of matches, or it's a box of matches, nothing is in it, but no matches is in it, but it's something else in there. Next card, someone loves that you don't look your age, at your age. Man or woman, somebody does, they love how you look, you don't look your age, to be your age. Next card, your fake love is not accepted. It came out in reverse. All right. Next card, last card. Bit off more than I can chew with them. Yeah. And at the top of the deck is it was only about what they can do and give to them. Something was only about what somebody could do for them. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was copycat and wanted to be an earth angel, somebody wanted to, take your spot or, fill your shoes or, walk in your footsteps or something like that, baby, they got used. Okay? Somebody wanted to be that copycat. So if somebody was thinking they wanted to be more like you, or thinking being you and what you were was something that this person was into or was after, they got something way different, or it was better them than you. Okay, because somebody stepped up to the plate, to give somebody something that you wouldn't, or be somebody to another person that you wouldn't be, and that's fake, and that's a copycat, and not authentically yourself. You know what I'm saying? If somebody want to give a past person a fake version of themselves, it just says right about the fake motherfucker that accept them, or notice them, or looked at them as somebody worth their time. You know what I'm saying? Worth the effort, worth whatever. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has their work that determines. You determine how somebody wants to handle you, treat you. You determine whether you put up with that shit, whether you accept it, tolerate it, call it love, whatever. But it was only about what they could do and give to them. So somebody wanted to give somebody something they felt like you wouldn't give them, couldn't give them, and they thought you didn't have it to give them. Let them give it to them, child. Give it to you. Like that, what's that song say? Let that woman use me till she use me up. Let them be used if they want to be used up. If they can't, they stay long enough to not know they being used. That's the lesson. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to get their lessons. Some people think they winning because they got something that belongs to somebody else. Baby, that's a hand-me-down. Okay? Hand-me-downs they just keep getting it handed down. Like you don't get, people fresh out the womb and say, this my emperor. And they sitting up here waiting to grow up. You know what I'm saying? From that infant, that newborn state. No. Everybody that get with somebody done been with somebody before you. So get over it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing different. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's within what makes you special. But you got somebody out here that took on somebody that, basically was doing and giving to them, and they ended up taking on or picking up more responsibility, or having to deal with more, the consequences of them going in that direction for that reason with them intentions, caused them to have to. It's only about what they can do and give them. What they can do is drive your ass up the fucking wall, because this person bit out more than they can chew. They got the drunk text you to even text you. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this is, they could be a past person. It could be, your past person's person. This could be a family member. This could be, a fake ass friend of me, or somebody, people you done cut off, but we gonna see. Because I feel like this is somebody that, kind of is in their feelings and insecure, and, kind of dealing with that regret. You know what I'm saying? And the best way to express themselves, or the best way to say what's on their heart, on their mind, and get it out is, when they under the influence. It makes it easier. It's just like dancing. Dancing might not be your thing, but if you get a few drinks, take a few shots, you might be out there doing, the stank, you know what I'm saying? The stanky leg, you might be doing, you know what I'm saying? The twist and shout, you ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? You might be doing the brass monkey, for those of you that know about that. But, yeah. Because somebody done tried to reach out. They done tried to, find ways to, like, get to you or reach out to you. But it's too many failed attempts, Somebody, that made attempts to reach out, or get some communication going, break the ice, but it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So now they just holding on. You know what I'm saying? They don't know if they should just back off and let it go right now. So at this point, they could be, holding on, or somebody still holding on from the past, because they may have tried to make, one or two like attempts to reach out. They may have tried to call you, didn't answer. They may have tried to send you a friend request on another app or something like that, on a platform. You didn't accept it, or you rejected it, you blocked it, whatever. And that just been that. You know what I'm saying? Now they're just holding on, after, too many failed attempts. But something about, them going in that direction with someone that was just giving them what they wanted, being who they felt like this person, they were being somebody wanted to outshine you. They wanted to, get you, in that pick me energy. And somebody know that fake ass love, it's not accepted. They can't come around and, try to love bomb you and say things, bring things up. They feel like it's going to tug at your heartstring. They may have wanted to do this in the past, but that's not something that they know now. With the time that done went by, I feel like they realize that's not going to be something that you leave a person alone too long, they'll get over you. They will. In their own way, they will. They may still think of you. They may still, and those thoughts may be just progress. Like, damn, I did used to feel like this, and I really don't. I don't even know when I stopped feeling like that. I just know that I don't no more. You know what I'm saying? So, but they love that you don't look your age for, your age, man or woman. Black don't crack. Neither does, some other, people that, generally has, that good bloodline. Okay? It's just a given. Ain't nothing we can do about it but be thankful for it, because it's part of our culture. It's part of our lineage. So it's part of, what, comes with the package. You know what I'm saying? Don't shoot the messenger, and that's the Most High God. Like, it's his fault. It's his fault. But you don't look your age for your age. But let's get this going, because I feel like somebody wants to say something. They want to rectify a situation, or someone, is dealing with some shadow work. A lot of this looks like, things that's coming out because of what they done held in or what they've been suppressing. Past people, even people they've been involved with. Like, this is, their energy out here. A little bit of yours, but it's mainly, people that are on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want them to be or not. And that's because a lot of the stuff that they going through involves you. A lot of the healing, a lot of the things they not healing from or not working on, ignoring it, is the reason why you keep, time and time again, having, past people or people you ain't talked to, whether you cut them off or you just stop talking to them. Maybe you relocated from some of these people, or you just moved on gracefully. You ain't been speaking ill on them. You ain't been, trying to reach out to their family, to get them to, hear your side and shit like that. You know how people do. You ain't done none of that stuff. But they still come to mind from time to time. Something is in a matchbox. I'm getting ashes. Like, there's some ashes, there's some clippings that's in a matchbox. Show me who this fake Earth Angel is. Copycat. Clarify. Fake Earth Angel. Copycat. What's this fake Earth Angel? This is copycat. Eight of Cups. Fake Earth Angel. Copycat. That's too many. Show me this fake Earth Angel. You got the Eight of Cups out here so far. Pisces. What's this fake? Who is this fake Earth Angel? Copycat. Could be somebody that was connected to a past person or somebody that walked away. You walked away from. Eight of Cups. You may have had no choice but to walk away from this person, whoever they connected to. Nine of Pentacles. Fake Earth Angel Copycat. What is this? Somebody, whoever you are with this Nine of Pentacles, somebody's self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? Just abundant in your own right. This could be about your spiritual inheritance or something like that with this Nine of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. You could be this earth sign. Fake Copycat Earth Angel. Who is this? Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody that, like I said, they was either connected to this person, by way of someone that you were involved with, or this is someone, you know, that you may have walked away from, they walked away from you. Or they walked away from someone with this Eight of Cups. Whoever this Cancer is. Pisces, Scorpio. Fake Earth Angel Copycat. See, you got the Six of Cups and the Star. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Past person, whoever this is, they having a lot of nostalgia, or somebody, you know, is having thoughts of, like, you know, somebody very attractive, somebody very, and it could be, you know, somebody from your past knows that you are spiritually guided. Like somebody may know, they may see you as a star, a healer. See what I'm saying? Like it's somebody from your past. It's somebody connected to somebody from your past with the Six of Cups. Because this person is having a lot of, you know, nostalgia. Like they think about you a lot. And I feel like it's because somebody is trying to copycat you. Like they keep trying to do things, you know, to remind this person or make this person stick around them or look at them the way they look at you. And the more they do that, the more this person think of you. It's like let me say this. Don't put people on a motherfucking mind that you don't want them thinking about. Don't mimic other folks that you don't want that person thinking about. Stop doing things other people from other folks' past does, or thinking, oh, if I do it better than that person, they'll stick with me. No, you just putting that person that they talking about or that you harping on or beefing with or got some kind of silent competition going on with, you just putting that person on that person's mind even more. Because they knowing where you got that from. And you want to keep reminding them of the person that you're trying to, you know, get them to forget about. Make it make sense. Like, be yourself. Quit trying to, you know, mimic or do something or remind somebody of another person every time they see you. Do you want that? Do you want that past person that you saying you better than to keep being on that person's mind? Okay, well, stop being somebody that you're not. That little small little stuff, it end up being a massive load of shit, and then you can't end up fathoming that person being back with them after all that fake love and, you know, wearing a mask, you know, for that damn long. Nobody's still wearing Halloween costumes. Eventually, you're going to take that shit off. It get uncomfortable. It get played out. You know, you start looking like a weirdo. That's exactly how I look when you being, you know, somebody else and you lose yourself. If God wanted you to be an earth angel, you wouldn't even have to prove it. You wouldn't even have to mimic it. Because some people that are earth angels don't even know that they are. They end up finding out in the weirdest or the most unorthodox way. And that's just because it comes with time. It comes with a, ascension. It comes with wisdom. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have to live through many different lives, many different, timelines in order to be an earth angel. They've been here before several times. Several times. That is why they don't look their age for their age. There's a difference. And even earth angels, if you look up earth angels, they not as beautiful as you would think they appear in the physical sense. When you know, you have to do your research. You can't just go copycat somebody without, you know what I'm saying, knowing exactly, what the roots of something is or how it really goes. But this is somebody that, whoever this person is connected to that's having this nostalgia could be, somebody that you went to a lot of gatherings with this Three of Cups. Could be somebody that you got, somebody got a kid with this Three of Cups. Because this is about celebration, you know what I'm saying? Could be a baby on the way. Could be somebody could have a spirit baby with another person. You may not be with your person right now. You may have had a false start, or it may have been, a twin flame, that you awakened. They were, still in their south node, or they were awakening you in your south node. Take it how it resonate. But this is somebody that, Eight of Cups walked away, or they may have made many attempts to make something right. It may not have just went in their direction, like it didn't go in their favor. Like they may have tried, different things, or they knew something, may have just been too much. They just did too damn much. You know what I'm saying? And they just walked away. Like they said, they bit off more than they can chew. Could be a Cancer, but there's Nine of Pentacles, out here. This is somebody, that's already abundant. Whether it's a spiritual inheritance, of them just, and this is, people that got, someone that got, a lot of good energy, a lot of virtue, you know what I'm saying? Like you already have, somebody's already self-sufficient, like they come with abundance, you know what I'm saying? They put good energy into things, people, animals, you know what I'm saying? Their environment, they surrounded by people that love them. They, have this thriving, like this strong energy about them, you know what I'm saying? But that's part of their spiritual inheritance. And this is why a lot of earth angels, have so much spiritual protection. They don't look the same in this, spiritual sense. Like I said, look up earth angels and see how they look. They don't look like you would, imagine a filter on an app or something making somebody look. Because people quick to go thinking, angel. Oh, they supposed to. No. That earth angel may not, man or woman, may not be somebody you right off attracted to. But that still ain't going to change the fact that they're earth angel. They come with spiritual gifts. They come with a lot of spiritual protection from people that like to copycat, that like to, be in this silent competition with someone that's here on assignment from the Most High. But this is somebody that, somebody may have celebrated with, may have had a kid with, being some type of parties, gatherings. This could be somebody, that somebody like, you went out party with, or somebody from your past party with. This is somebody connected to them. I feel like this is somebody from your past with this Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody, that got some, playful, sensual memories of you. They replay a lot of things in their mind, and I feel like it's got a lot to do with some of the things they may have done with you with this Three of Cups. They could have invited you to parties, gatherings, reunions, social events, you know what I'm saying? Whether this is something, with a job, or this different, plans to go here, go to a game, whatever. But this is who this is. It's somebody connected to them. Or it could even be your past person. Because you do have men, masculine, that will compete with they person. Or feel like they in some type of competition and go from being, drawn to you and attracted to you to them being jealous of you. Because you got so much, good energy around you. You always got good people, coming towards you. You always got, people willing to give to you and dote on you, and, they speak highly of you. Nine of Pentacles. Give me some more on this fake Earth Angel. What's this person? Show me this fake Earth Angel. It's copycat. This is copycat. Got the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, this is somebody connected to. Because whoever this person is, they with someone that's connected to you. Because it's like somebody realizing they got to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Or when they walked away, or the fact that, they made a lot of attempts, to make something right, or they just did too much. Or like somebody went too far with this Eight of Cups. And they had no other choice but to walk away. Especially if your abundance, your worth was something that was in question. Or someone thought, that, them, trying to copycat you was their way of like trying to prove that they, got it like that. Maybe when they out partying and stuff like that, going to gatherings, they trying to, foot the bill, show a good time and stuff like that, so they can get this Two of Cups. A new love or offer or something like that. But I feel like something is coming in for you because of something somebody keep trying to do to get there or in your place. And I feel like the way somebody is trying to copycat a situation or a person to get something out of it is bringing something, it's causing something to end and bringing something new in. And that ending is, got a lot to do with some exposure. Like something being seen clearly, like with a gaining a new perspective. Because at the bottom of the deck, you got the Ace of Cups and the Hangman in the upright with the Queen of Wands. And it's like someone gaining a new perspective on a situation. Possibly a Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio. But somebody's gaining a new perspective. Like somebody, or they see you getting a new love offer, a new love opportunity. Or they have an emotional awakening with this Ace of Cups. But it's, something that's coming in with a lot of passion. Give me one more. Seven of Pentacles with the Fool. You know, I'm hearing that siren. You know what I'm hearing is that that's that part in Low Down Dirty Shame when he was like, oh, was that in there? No, it wasn't Low Down Dirty Shame. But anyway, it was like, call the copy because I ain't gonna stop it. Oh, that was on I Got the Hookup. It's like, call the copy because I ain't gonna stop it. Somebody ain't gonna stop it, child. Got to call the cops on him. So somebody may end up having to, you know, get some authorities involved when they come to separating or walking away from somebody because they ain't gonna sit their ass down. But the Seven of Pentacles is giving me reward. Like somebody wanted something that came with, or thought, you know, if they said this will be in alignment with what they felt like they can say they have. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good to be independent, but don't link your independence with the fact that, you know, I'm paying this, I'm doing that. I got my own place, I pay my own rent. You know, I got my own car, I pay my own car note, I don't need no help from this dude. You know, blah, blah, blah. So that makes me an earth angel. You know what I'm saying? And just being abundant. Or saying that you know, got it like that. Those are necessities. You know what I'm saying? Those are needs. You know, something everybody in no certain order is going to have. But it's, like I said, somebody cleared at the top of that deck. Somebody clearly got with somebody because of what they can do and give them. And if somebody gave more in a connection to, you know, be recognized, then eventually they ended up being somebody that didn't get anything back in return and feeling some type of guilt. You know what I'm saying? That being who they was trying to be didn't get them very far. It just cost them a lot of money, cost them a lot of time, you know, wasted time. Because with this Seven of Pentacles, this is about, you know, someone focusing on what they, you know, they may be working on themselves, paying attention to what they, you know, doing right now, focusing on that and putting in the work, you know what I'm saying, to accomplish whatever it is, focusing on what they're doing. You could be on your, you know, spiritual journey with this Fool. You could, you know, be starting anew. Fresh new beginnings, you know, just taking this leap of faith. But I feel like this is somebody connected to your past person. I do. Because they don't want to be seen. Because I split the deck on the Devil with the accountability, with the Justice, the Chariot. Like somebody know they got some toxic, you know, traits or, you know, habits, addictions, you know what I'm saying? Materialistic, you know, views, you know what I'm saying? You know, some very unhealthy, you know, habits. that they having to take some accountability for with the justice. Show me who this copycat is. With the Four of Cups, and now with the King of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. But somebody's like holding abuse of power. Whoever this King of Swords in reverse is don't have to be a masculine, could be a feminine in a masculine energy. But this is somebody whose third eye is blocked, like somebody's not seeing something clearly, like somebody's not using their intuition. Like somebody's third eye is blocked, like somebody's unawakened, like still in their south node. Could be a Taurus, could be a Gemini with Taurus placement. But it's a King of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Four of Cups, like somebody, is not accepting any offers, or someone is looking at how they have to reevaluate a situation, or somebody's like meditating, on something. But it also is like this sense of disconnect, emotionally. Like somebody don't feel like connected to somebody the same way they used to, or the way they were with someone else. And it's like somebody's not accepting, somebody's cup. Because you got your fake love is not accepted out here in reverse. So this person could feel like, whoever this copycat is like trying to offer them a cup that they feel like, is not lining up with who they know they may have felt a certain way about, that they would get they would take a cup from, but that's not, it's like somebody giving somebody a cup. They want an offer. You know what I'm saying? They want an offer to be accepted, but it's not being accepted because it ain't who they want it from. And then whoever this is, they could, have been manipulative. You know what I'm saying? It could have been manipulative in the past, and you may have, had to, they, want to move forward now. Could have, had been in this state of lack, when it came to what direction, they need to go in. Because when the King of Swords is in the upright, this is, somebody very clever. Got a lot of mental clarity. But in reverse, this is not. This is somebody whose intuition is blocked. Like they don't trust what their mind's eye shows them. And they block from the universe at that point, because it's like you're not connecting with your spirit team, in that way, for them to give you the signs and synchronicities, or for you to listen to your inner voice and trust it, what your gut tells you. And I feel like this person, acts off an impulse. So it's like somebody was in alignment with who they got with because of them both needing to learn a lesson from each other, or them being each other's exposure. Like one person is going to expose the other person, like they expose each other. The longer they stay together, the more they expose each other, like who each other really is, or how they really feel about each other, or their feelings just in general. That's why I feel like that Ace of Cups is not just a new love opportunity or a new love. It's also, about emotional awakenings. Like people, awakening to, what true love really is. You know what I'm saying? Like what genuineness really was, or unconditional love is really about. Or they suppressed emotions and why they, maybe was confused about whether it was lust or love, or whether this was, a paid, attention, and you get, exactly what you want, or you play stupid games and you win stupid prizes. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever you align yourself with. But I feel like this copycat is somebody, whether they just copying you, you could be an earth angel, or this person knows or hear you saying that you are one, so they could, watch you. They could have some way of, because this earth angel, information is not something that's just in tarot. Some people already know about, spirituality, in that way, a lot deeper than just tarot. You know what I'm saying? Just way before they may get into that. So somebody could be, very advanced in them areas, and, doing a lot of research, or have done it. But this is somebody that's not accepting any offers, or they, having this disconnect, because it's like somebody like done hit a blind spot, like they got to reevaluate what's going on, or how they see something, or how they were feeling in the situation. Because I feel like somebody may have thought what they were doing was a way to express their love or their emotions with this King of Swords in reverse. Like maybe somebody thought what they were saying or doing, was healthy in nature, like what they were saying, or how they were, communicating with you. They wanted to move forward with you, and something, was not being looked at like that. Like something ended up making somebody feel like they had to be defensive toward this person. Or somebody got defensive, in that situation. Like maybe somebody tried to call something out, or, set the record straight with a chariot, about, the boundaries that someone has. It's like somebody saying, look, this person got boundaries. Like, you kind of just let me do what the fuck I want to do. So, that's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can't. Clarify the Four of Cups. What's the Four of Cups? Fake Earth Angel Copycat. What's the Four of Cups? What's the Four of Cups? You got the Temperance and the Fool. Yeah. So at this point, like I said, whoever this Earth Angel is could be an Aquarius, could have Sagittarius placements. But with this Fool out here in the Temperance, it's like it's giving me someone that's going on a spiritual journey. Like somebody is on assignment. Like I said, like finding better solutions. Having that balance. Cooperating with your spirit team. When it comes to your signs and synchronicities and things like that. When it comes to you being in alignment with your angels and stuff, a lot of angelic protection is what I'm getting off this Temperance card. But it's like they are protecting you, going on this, journey, like having this new beginning, fresh new start. You know what I'm saying? Got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Two of Cups. Like somebody, very goal oriented, um, very focused, very faithful, reliable. You know what I'm saying? They may not have much in Pentacles, but that's someone's situation now. It won't stay that way, because it's given like don't judge a book by its cover. Because I feel like with this Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups right behind that, it's like somebody may not have much, but they want to give you this offer. You know what I'm saying? But they know you're going to stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? They see you as somebody that got a lot of resilience. Ten of Cups, they see you as someone they see you as home, like somebody that they can have a strong foundation with, that they can have a happy home with, a lot of stability. You could have a lot of traditional values that they like. Um, with the Three of Pentacles, they see themselves growing and learning with you. A focused effort. You know what I'm saying? Teamwork makes the dream work. But this deception with this Five of Swords, like something, it's like a silent competition. It's some type of conflict or some type of intimidation, or some kind of hostility, brewing that you're going to get some clarity about with the Ace of Swords. Like, and it's going to help you be able to make that sound decision, or it's going to help someone make a sound decision when it comes to you, because they're going to get some kind of clarity, whoever this King of Pentacles is, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Like this, whoever this Cancer is with this Four of Cups, they could be rejecting whoever this person is this copycat. Like they could be rejecting them. Like they offer or something, or you rejected this person's offer, they cup. But I feel like this is somebody, rejecting someone's cup, because it's like somebody doesn't feel the same way they do with another person. Like they don't have the same, like there's a disconnect there. Like somebody, they don't feel you in their energy, but they definitely don't feel this person the way they feel you. Like somebody does not feel the same way with this person they did with you. That's how somebody can tell, or they're noticing, or they, with this, your fake love is not accepted. Like it came out in reverse. So it's like somebody then already figured something out. Like they felt it the minute this shift, could have caused somebody to feel the difference between what they thought, they felt for another person, or what they thought another person, or how they seen another person saying they felt for them. Something don't feel the same. It's like if they walked away from you, Eight of Cups, and they went towards this copycat, like somebody did not feel the same way when they got over there. Like if somebody was trying to say they were the person, they didn't feel the same way. Like somebody could not, say that how you felt about them, how you were with them, that this person was like that with them, or they felt that way with this person. Like they felt that attraction, that pull, like that undeniable, I can't get enough, from, like, no. Holding on after too many failed attempts. Why is this in reverse? Holding on after too many failed attempts. Who is this? Why is this in reverse? Holding on after too many failed attempts. Just hold it on. Why is this in reverse? Clarify holding on after too many failed attempts. What's this about? I'm also getting somebody try something. Like somebody tried to set something up or call something and it didn't work. Clarify holding on after too many failed attempts. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like somebody tried to call something, like trying to intimidate somebody else, or they tried to, do something to cause some kind of fight or violence to come, some type of hostility, like wanted to come off, with some type of aggression or wanted to come towards someone or make, try to cause some kind of conflict or something like that. Possibly with an Aquarius or something. With the with the 6 of wands at the bottom of the deck. Like somebody wanted to come towards or they thinking of like holding on. And so it's like, they want to, try to create some type of conflict. This is about some kind of aggression, like somebody feeling defeated. Like they tried to say things, speak things or whatever, into existence, or trying to say things and that's going to cause some type of conflict. Like somebody may have wanted to post something, make videos about them saying something, in order for it to get a rise out of somebody. And that shit didn't work. You know what I'm saying? And somebody ended up getting a victory, a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't respond to something. You know what I'm saying? The way they thought, you would. And I'm also getting someone, thinking that, if somebody wanted to reach out, communicate, but they felt like it was going to be some type of conflict. You know what I'm saying? So it's like somebody calling and hanging up when they realize you picked up. Or they called and let it ring and then they hang up before you can pick up. Because they felt like it was going to be some kind of argument, or there was going to end up being some type of conflict or hostility they was going to be met with. But it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? They thinking this, or this is what they holding close to their chest. You know what I'm saying? For it to be in reverse. But there'll be a victory in this situation if they can get out their own way. You know what I'm saying? New opportunities, new beginnings with the Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings. This is career opportunities, resources, whatever it is that, it's supposed to come from them stepping up and actually seeing something through, like staying committed to something, and seeing it through. What's the 5 of Swords? Holding on after too many failed attempts. See, this Five of Swords is about somebody's options. Like they may have, tried to intimidate you with all these different options, and now they under judgment. Being made aware they could be going through a dark night of the soul, a spiritual awakening. Like somebody's being shown, with the Hierophant behind it. Like somebody's being shown, and the Magician. Like, child, I feel like somebody really is under judgment right now for what it is that they've been listening to, or who they've been listening to, or how many people they've been listening to with this Hierophant. Because it's like somebody don't think for themselves. Like somebody uses, outside influences to kind of guide them, or, they let people, kind of, detour or determine, how they address something, how they see something. And it's like everybody thinks the same way. It's like a one-sided, one-track mind. And somebody may have constantly kept trying to get you to accept, or be in this competition with them, or and even out with them, I feel like somebody wanted you to like be part of these people, that was chasing them, be part of, these people that just let them be who they want to be, do what they want to do with them. You know what I'm saying? Use me till you use it. Child, ain't nobody trying to do this. Because I feel like this is what this is. Like somebody in this person's arsenal, whoever these backup, singers is, you know what I'm saying, in this person's life. Like they wanted you, to be somebody here wanted, to cause some kind of, bring some type of drama your way. They was in a lot of these people that they were involved with when in silent competitions with you. And a lot of them, tried to cause, some aggression or some type of conflict or fight with you. Wanted to talk shit about you or talk shit with you or talk shit with this person about whatever the case may be. But it's like, they had to hold on. It's too many failed attempts, to get something to happen, to get something to pop off, or like get you to be confronted by these people, or get you to compete with them with these people. Some shit like that didn't happen. Or somebody here wanted you to take the bait and entertain some bullshit, that a past person was on, because they were trying to be in that pick me energy. You know what I'm saying? Like coming with some bullshit. But I feel like this is, somebody's way of thinking that this is how they find their purpose. This is how I'm going to find my one. This is how you find your ass getting left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. That's what that do. That's why this person now got to hold on. What's that gospel song? Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. You can make it. Everything gonna be all right. Some people like to run. Some people like to hide. Some people like to run away from the feeling inside. From the pain inside. Like somebody, is a runner. And they run from the things that they done been hurt by in the past. The pain that they hold on to. They hold it on after too many failed attempts. Like somebody may have, tried to, cause some type of, conflict with you, in this Seven of Cups. Like these are options. These are choices. You know what I'm saying? And it's like somebody had a whole lot of different options or choices, that they felt like, was wishful thinking. It's like thinking, this was the way that, let me figure this out. Let me see which one, gonna make the cut. And this person was, running from what they really needed to, use as a compass, and that was their intuition, their gut feeling. Like, what does your gut tell you? You know what I'm saying? If your gut makes you feel as though, or your intuition makes you feel as though your mind's eye shows you, how you gonna feel if you don't choose this person, or how you gonna feel why do you want to choose that person? Why don't you want to choose this? Make it, but you got to start with yourself. Like, you have to know what you want. You can't expect, a bunch of other options, men or women, to decide for you what's gonna make you happy. Who you gonna be better off with? If they have to decide shit, it'll be them. And it'll be any goddamn thing they come with. Everything they come with. And I feel like somebody, from this, this person's options wanted to come for you. But something somebody got to hold off, because after all these failed attempts to get something popping, shit didn't happen. Now they ass under judgment. With this group of goddamn folks, and everybody in this damn group under judgment. With the universe, with this magician out here. Or if they tried to do something in the spirit realm or something, like tried to cause some type of conflict or something like that, or tried to send, something towards you, like a spiritual attack or something like that, like somebody's under judgment now. That attempt to do that shit, ain't did them but backfire. Now they, being judged now. Like this is somebody having to do this self-reflecting, like being, they could be asking for forgiveness, like somebody's going through a spiritual awakening or a dark night of the soul. But they definitely, under judgment for what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? After all this, somebody just kept doing something that really was not working. It was unnecessary. But it was like conflict. This is like, hidden, competition, silent competition. Or this person felt like, trying to converse with you or talk with you was going to be arguments about them having all these other options that they knew you, may have already knew about, or, was shown or got some kind of clarity on. What's the Five of Swords with the Seven of Cups? Somebody could be 57, born in 57. What's the Five of Swords with the Seven of Cups? Clarify the Five of Swords. Yeah, Three of Swords. Somebody in a lot of emotional pain. Like this is, some upset. Somebody pissed off, over this broken heart. You know what I'm saying? They could be, having some type of, dealing with some, trauma, that may have, been like from a broken heart. You know what I'm saying? This could have been, like I said, issues that, that may have started way before you. This could be childhood traumas, could be relationship baggage, where they, haven't healed. Like they may have had failed attempts, to, have something with somebody or move forward. The bottom of the deck, you got the Chariot. See what I'm saying? Like somebody wanted to move forward, but it's like, they know you got your guard up, you being defensive. You know what I'm saying? Like you protecting, what you done, your abundance, your inheritance, you protecting your energy, that goodness around you that you, that you hold. Like you protecting that. They see you standing your ground, like you're not going, you don't trust them. And that's what this Five of Swords is giving me. It's like somebody don't trust another person. Like somebody's trust is broken. There's some trust that, been... But like I said, this person feel like they're going to be met with some type of conflict, when it comes to the Seven of Cups. It may be the fact that they want to come towards you and say something, but it's like they know somebody in this Seven of Cups is going to maybe try to come towards you or approach you or come for them or something like that if they do. But the Three of Swords is out here. This is like too many failed attempts. You know what I'm saying? So they holding on like somebody, is heartbroken. Like they could be they not dealing with this separation well. Um, Because I feel like somebody want to communicate after this separation. Like somebody's taking a separation, not so good. But I feel like they want to communicate. They want to they can't bring themselves, or somebody's struggling with bringing themselves to talking to you about this heartbreak, this Three of Swords, a betrayal. You know what I'm saying? This betrayal may not have been with you. It may have been something that they went through before you, prior to you, that they, been wounded by. That's what I'm getting. Like they want to come towards you and say something, but they feel like they're gonna be met with some type of conflict. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be some type of they feel a little intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel almost ashamed, embarrassed. To tell you that something was really about them. As well. Like to tell you like, listen, this really had a lot to do with me too. I can't just say I don't deserve to be cussed out. I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm getting. Because this is about like some past heartbreak or separation even. They could be hurt by this separation, but they also dealing with some upset, some tears, over a situation. Like they could be dealing, not doing too well with how this feels right now, that they want to get past this. Like somebody, but I also feel as well that somebody is heartbroken. They're going through some type of separation with a past person is, walking away. It could be causing some kind of conflict, Five of Swords. Like a betrayal could have happened, or somebody feel as though, somebody is like making a decision, or they feel like that, some trust has been broken. You know what I'm saying? Like it done been messed up with this Five of Swords, because somebody put somebody like in a competition, or they feel like some type of conflict or fight. Some fights. You know what I'm saying? That may be trying to be orchestrated. You know what I'm saying? From one of these options that they was dealing with, because they walking away from them, like they cutting ties. You know what I'm saying? And they could be pissed off, upset. Especially if you haven't heard from this person in a while. They not dealing, too well with, trying to make that change, you know what I'm saying, or make that move to do something. What's the Five of Swords with the Three of Swords? Or somebody feels stuck, in a situation like they don't know what else to do. Like they feel like, it's like almost like a burnout. Like they, what's the Five of Swords with the Three of Swords? Clarify. Yeah. I feel like somebody really wanted to come for you when it came to, how they felt about, or they know were dealing with like a broken heart or something like that, or were part of some type of betrayal. Because at the bottom of the deck, you got the Two of Swords and Nine of Pentacles came out for the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles came out. So it's like somebody really didn't. It's like somebody being pissed off or upset or looking at how, this competition or some type of intimidation, is really pissing somebody off with this Three of Swords that, even in this separation, like you still flourishing. And like this person could have, put you in a third party with this Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Libra energy. Because it's like somebody now is trying to figure out, like, I feel like somebody's trying to make somebody confused about how to see something so they can make like take a Hail Mary. You know what I'm saying? Like a leap of faith. Like somebody want to keep this person confused as to which direction to go in. Like they at a crossroads and sitting at a stalemate right now because of the failed attempts and them refusing, to figure something out or like just take that leap of faith and follow through with something. Because I feel like they looking at, the fact that you already self-sufficient, like you really don't need them for shit. Like you really ain't stopped flourishing. You ain't really stopped, your shine ain't never, your light ain't went out since you walked away. Or since this separation. You know what I'm saying? You ain't taking this separation like people thought you would. Like you still, growing. You still flourishing. But at the same time, it's like got somebody kind of at a crossroads. Like they feel like something ain't being said. Like it's something going on, some hidden information. Like they feel like, they missing it. Like something going over their head. Like they need to see something. They ain't being told something, but it's meant to keep this person confused. Like keep them at a crossroads. Keep them at a stalemate. Or somebody was trying to do this because somebody keeps thinking of you. Like they keep thinking of, past parties, good times with you, celebrations. They look at you as, somebody that is, on the top of the wheel now with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody made too many, somebody holding off on something because they done made too many failed attempts to like, try to devalue you or comfort you in a way where they feel like they want to rub some type of heartache in your face. Or somebody's, going through some not so good times, over this Three of Swords. Like somebody's in, possibly even fear of somebody walking away from them. Because it's like somebody wants somebody else to look like they toxic, like karmic. By causing some type of conflict or trying to cause some kind of issue, with you, or trying to communicate something to you so it can be a back and forth. So somebody can look at you as karmic or something like that and have you confused, have them even more confused with, who is really a divine being and who isn't. But the point of the matter is like, there's a Nine of Pentacles, there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, somebody's still flourishing. Don't have to be, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be, like I said, someone that's still abundant in their own right. You know what I'm saying? You still, have that glow about you. You still have, good people, good vibes, around you. You still got a lot of love you surrounded with. Your energy is very abundant. You know what I'm saying? So you really don't have to appear, and all the glitz and glamour, you know what I'm saying, to be who you are. You are who you are. But I feel like somebody's at a crossroads right now with this Two of Swords that's having a lot of, a lot of nostalgia. And this could be, somebody that's having, some issues like with a past person. Like this past person could be trying to, keep this person confused, whoever they involved with. Like they could have went back to somebody from their past, but somebody's having a lot of issues like with their memories and the thoughts, of you and them celebrating. Like they see themselves celebrating with you. But they, right now it's like this is somebody that put you in a third party, but they kind of in limbo, with which way to go or what to do because they got too many failed attempts. So they just holding on. That's especially, like I said, if you haven't heard from this person. Clarify drunk text. Who is this with this drunk text you? Who is this with this drunk text? If they haven't done this already, we're going to see who this is. Who is this with this drunk text? Clarify drunk text you. Somebody in Hermit is going to drunk text you. It could be a new love or someone that, got this new love offer, someone that is in Hermit. Like somebody's getting some kind of guidance in doing something with this Hermit. Virgo energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with this Ace of Cups. Somebody, whoever this is, they having an emotional awakening. Like they having this is a new love offer, a new love opportunity. Or this is like an emotional awakening for someone. They're going to drunk text you something they feel or something they want to ask you. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be given this opportunity. But like I said, this person is not going to be able, I feel like, you know how some people are more themselves, like I said, when they under the influence. And I feel like this is how somebody's going to end up getting that confidence that they are being quick to use when they under the influence, when they intoxicated. Like they're gonna be in hermit when they do this. Like somebody gonna be in isolation. They're gonna be by themselves. So you ain't gotta worry about them having you on speakerphone or something like that, where they, trying to get, some kind of receipt on it or something like that. This person, they doing some self-reflecting and they could be, like I said, sipping or something like that while they doing it. But it's gonna cause them to have some type of spiritual enlightenment, you know what I'm saying, about something. Like somebody, it's like getting that gut feeling of saying, do it. Do it. And it's like that's when something is going to allow someone, because somebody sees you as wish fulfillment. Like somebody sees you as, that the one. You know what I'm saying? Even if this is a new person. That could, yeah. Like you got a new opportunity coming in or somebody going through some type of emotional awakening. But it's like a lot of compassion, a lot of, and this could also be, like a creative, idea or thought that somebody's having that they done been wanting to do for a long time. And they finally, getting this opportunity to do it. And it's like this person may drunk text you and tell you about it and want to share it with you. But this is, them telling you about, their emotional awakening that they having, that they, own. But this is, could possibly come from a new love, or this is, this person discovering, they feelings about something about you, about what they working on, what they want to share with you, in this Ace of Cups. So it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They could have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in their chart. The Seven of Wands with the Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands, Chariot, Seven of Swords. Yeah, because this person gonna drunk text you because they feel like you defensive, about, when it comes to them coming towards you to vocalize, them wanting to move on and, bring some type of peace, to a situation and come to some type of common ground with the chariot, 7 of Wands in the chariot. They'll say after, a lot of dishonesty, some lies, or, the fact that they were not, being straight up and down with you about something, or how, a lot of the things that they were doing was unfair to you. You know what I'm saying? After gaining a new perspective with the Hangman. Like why something was like in a repeat cycle with them, with the world, like something, seemed like it was on repeat, with a lot of people from, from their past, and they wanting to close out this cycle or something like that. What's the Hermit? Drunk takes you. What's the Hermit? Telling you they're gonna get some clarity in how and what to make a sound decision on when it comes to you. Like they're gonna be shown something. I feel like, they're gonna be going through like they're gonna have this like dark night of the soul or a spiritual awakening. Like something, you don't stop going through dark nights of the soul either. Like whatever it is, you refuse to make changes, or you keep ignoring something that ain't working, or you keep staying in cycles you're supposed to walk away from. The shit toxic. It's not making sense. You got somebody else on your mind that you ain't taking action toward. This, and the more you keep ignoring that shit, the worse you being by yourself is gonna get, because things gonna keep being shown to you. You're gonna keep having people come around you that just forces you into like this agitation so much. Like you're gonna be so agitated with them people that it's really you agitated with yourself. You really agitated with what you ignoring and trying to save face by ignoring it. But the more you ignore it, the more that person, it's like a child. You telling the child like, stop, put that down. You just keep saying it till you pop them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's like somebody gonna receive some guidance with the Hermit, and this clarity is gonna come rather in the form of somebody giving them guidance, or them receiving it, intuitively or universally, you know what I'm saying, by way of the universe. Like somebody could come in and get them a message, or, but it's going to be the justice that you need in a situation, because it's going to allow this person, the sound mind, like how they say people tell the truth when they under the influence, yeah. Even if they done had a surgery and they on that good shit, at the hospital, yeah, they still going to be, I done seen people be given an epidural and they'll just spill their guts about the truth, because it just hit. It's that pain just that pain, it just the pain. That pain, it just gone. And it's like you feel better than you ever felt. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've seen with my own eyes, how people will completely transform and calm the hell down, and now they ready to reveal whatever. You can ask them any damn thing, and they gonna give you their honest answer. Even if it, if it wasn't for that anesthesia, or if it wasn't for that epidural, if it wasn't for that pain, they probably wouldn't have said that. But they done said. I remember somebody posted somebody. I think they were like coming out of surgery, and he told his woman that she's so stupid, that's why he stayed with her, because he got a baby on the way and everything with somebody else, and he really loved her, and when he get out of there, he gonna go be with her, and he ain't gonna be with her. She was like, you must be dreaming or something. He was like, no, see, that's why I don't I am not making that shit up. That dude was she was recording him, and he was under the influence. You know what I'm saying? He was under that good at the hospital, at that surgery. And she was sticking by his side, trying to be there for him, and he was just unloading that truth, that suitcase, baby. Ooh, Lord. When the rain it pours, you hear me? When God take over, when you keep ignoring the fact, because like he said, you believed all my lies. I was messing with you the whole time. He told her everything. That's how God get your ass. That's how the ancestors get your ass. You hear me? You cannot be out here playing in these people. You cannot be out here acting like you don't know that person playing. Because if you keep acting like you don't know that person playing, God gonna let that person play in your face for as long as you can stand it. And then it's gonna hit home when you sitting up here thinking, damn, I'm gonna get him the benefit of the doubt package another year. And he gonna like, okay, well, let me go and get this tower, situated and put this stuff back up in there and add this little stuff here too that she didn't know or he didn't know. And oh, I hate to do this. And the Most High God, like, shit, here you go. And out come all this bullshit on your head. So this person gonna get some clarity while they sipping by themselves, or they could be sitting around, with somebody else that, is on their spiritual journey, or somebody that's, wise enough to give them, wise counsel. But they may suggest like, man, you need to say something. This is what it is. Or somebody gonna say something and it's gonna shed some light on something. And it may even start, some conflict. But that's the justice. That's the justice that you're gonna get. Whether it's clarity for you and this person end up getting it too, or they get it and they end up, calling you and they giving you this sound decision in a situation, but they also giving you the truth too. It may cause some conflict, but that's the beginning of this new love opportunity. Because whatever need to be said is gonna be said. It's gonna the tea gonna get spilled. You're gonna be able to sit here, talk it out, listen to it, because you're gonna know this person drunk. So you ain't gonna have no choice but to just listen. And if that person, been worried about you being back and forth with them 5 of swords, they're gonna be able to keep it going and get to the bottom of something in that way. What they can't do sober, they're gonna be able to do it, when they let themselves go and just let it happen. And I feel like that's what this Hermit and this Ace of Cups is. It's like this person just letting it go, letting it happen. And then the answer's going to come. And they're going to call you. They're going to text you and give it to you. Their decision. They're going to give you that clarity. That's going to be your justice. At the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, they're going to come in with this. They want to probably tell you about this consistency. They're going to be reliable. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be responsible. I know what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? You, my person, I'm lucky. I'm blessed to have you. Wheel of Fortune. I want to celebrate. I want to have this, celebration with you. 3 of Cups. I've been thinking about, I'm telling you now. Telling you. They love the way you look because you don't look your age at your age. I know I don't, and I'm 48, child. Loves that you don't look your age at your age. Who is this? Clarify. Loves that you don't look your age at your age. Ten of Cups. Love that you don't look your age for your age. Give me one more. Love that you don't look your age for your age. That you don't look your age for your age. Give me one more. They could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with this 10 of Cups. They want a 10 of Cups with you. I know that. That's this 10 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Virgo energy with the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Like somebody working hard. Like, you know, you've mastered yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you also somebody that's a very hard worker. Like you could have been working on yourself for a while. You could have been pouring into yourself for a while. Like you could have been, you know, somebody that's, you know, how you said, you may have a lot of knowledge of how to self-care. You know what I'm saying? Like you may do a lot of things yourself for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You may do your own skincare stuff. You may do your own nails. You may do your own feet. You may do, you know, a lot of the things, you know, on a personal level with this 8 of Pentacles. Like you could do a lot of things for yourself, on yourself. You may be like your own, like you pour into yourself a lot. You know what I'm saying? The love that you have for yourself, it shows in how you look. Like you don't look your age for your age. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to have more kids or something like that, it's like, who can say you, they got an issue with that if they don't know that you, the age you are. Like somebody may not even question you having any, you wanting any more kids or wanting, you know, to extend your family or something like that because of your age. Like something don't, you know what I'm saying, look like you just let yourself go. You know what I'm saying? 8 of Pentacles. And this person, you know, has a lot of they got a lot of creative ideas, and they, you know, have like a lot of things they want to do with you. You know, they could be an extrovert. You can be an introvert. Like you could be a homebody. But they got a very, very, you know, bright, creative imagination when it comes to you. Whoever this Page of Wands is. But you got a lot of things that you are gifted and talented in that allows you to, you know, pour into yourself the way you do with this self-care, this self-love. Like you got a lot of, you know, you pay a lot of attention. You work, like you could work out. You could, you know, watch what you eat. You could just, you know, you just not somebody that just let yourself go. You do, you know, pride yourself in how you take care of yourself. So you could be, you know, somebody that, you know, works out a lot. You may not work out a lot, but you stay busy. For those of you that don't, you know, just hit the gym up, you ain't no damn gym rat. But you do little stuff around the house. You stay active. You know, you know, do a lot of your self-care, you know, regimen stuff at home. Like you may not go out much to, you know, get services or something like that. You may put a lot of things together for yourself. And, you know, when it comes to skin, you know, what you eat, just staying active for your age. And I feel like that's, you know, what that person like about you is that you don't look like somebody that just let yourself go. Your fake love is not accepted. Why is this in reverse? Your fake love is not accepted. Clarify your fake love is not accepted. Why is this in reverse? Fake love is not accepted. Why is this in reverse? And I also feel like this person knows your love wasn't fake. Three of Cups. With the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What's this Three of Cups? Your fake love is not accepted. Fake love is not accepted. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. Ten of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Yeah. You could have felt like somebody's love was fake, you know. Whoever this person is that, you know, your fake love is not accepted, like this could be somebody. I feel like this is somebody you went out and had parties with, or having celebrations with, you know, went to, you know, some social gatherings with, or whatever. Like you partied with this person. um could have been a friend for some of you, or could be a family member, you know, when it comes to reunions. You could have went to this person's family reunions, things like that. Got invited to, you know, some gatherings, you know, that may have been with their friends or something like that, or just, you know, some social events that you and this person may have, you know, participated in, went to together. But this person may have been dealing with some responsibility, you know, burdens too. Like they could have been burdened, you know, by a lot of things they had going on with them, but they had a lot of passion for you. Like you may have felt like this person, you know, was fake with you, you know, like really didn't love you or something like that, you know, and they did. I feel like they did. They had a lot of passion, or someone may have felt like, you know, you may not have, you know, felt that way. You know, they may not have felt that way about you. Maybe if you know, ended something with them over some type of betrayal. You know, don't have to be with a person. You know, it could have just been the fact that this person put a lot of other focus and made other things a priority, you know, before you. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't include you in anything, or they may have, you know, failed in keeping the, you know, the communication, you know, open, healthy, you know, consistent, or whatever. But and it may have resulted in a Five of Cups that now this person is in a lot of regret about, you know, crying over spilled milk, because they, you know, didn't give you this equal give and take. Had a lot of suppressed emotions they want to come in with, because they see you as somebody still attractive. You're a star. You know what I'm saying? You got this, you know, strong foundation, you know, this stability, you know, that, you know, this happy home that they know they can have with you. But it's like somebody had a lot of burden. Like somebody, I guess, you know, somebody didn't want to be a burden on another person. Or somebody is at this, or like, because I'm seeing somebody like at a party or some type of gathering or something like that. And it's like somebody got a lot of responsibility, like they burdened by a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like there's lack of cooperation, like somebody's not working with another person. You know what I'm saying? And it's like somebody's like trying to come off at a party or a gathering when they out somewhere socializing, like they trying to come off like there's some passion between them and this person, and it's not. It's like somebody really, way down, with this person, like they not cooperating with them. Like it's like somebody, showing love and another person like pushing them away at this party or at gatherings or when they out, when they're in the public eye. So somebody could be, living a facade, you know what I'm saying, when they out around other people. Because it's like somebody got a lot of passion for somebody else. Like it's somebody having a passionate new beginning, you know what I'm saying, with this Ace of Wands. It's like somebody having, some type of, yeah, it's like a passionate new beginning, a breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody now realizing, who does it for them. But that cycle is over. Like this is, what somebody would consider like a betrayal, or just the ending, like a failure. Like they deeply wounded behind, this Five of Cups. Like how something ended. Like they may not have wanted something to end the way it did, or they looking at how all these other relationships or connections, these cups they poured into didn't work out either. And they having a lot of regret. Three of Wands. Like somebody failed, to look at something, for the long haul, like have a more long-term vision about something. Like somebody's foresight was blocked. Like they didn't see past something. Like if something was already going in a certain direction, it's like somebody, like if you walked away from somebody, or you ended something, or something caused the ending, whoever this is, take it how it resonates. You may have walked away from someone before things picked up for them. But I feel like somebody ended up walking away from someone also that was not clear in what they had going on. Like somebody made whatever they were burdened by conquer them to the point where it may have got in the way of like what they true passion, was in, and focused on like follow what, makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Don't get involved with shit and people and things that gonna keep you feeling depleted and drained and feeling like you can't say no. I got too far into it now. I can't stop now. I kind of went too far with this person. I can't tell them no now. I could have, should have told them no then. No is no. I don't give a damn when no don't have no expiration date. You know what I'm saying? No, I can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you try to find a nice way, like, no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to, help you on that. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you in that way. But I can see what I can do. Let me look into it. Let me see what I come up with. Let's work. Let's put our heads together and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want you to be the one to get them out that situation, or you be the one to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something they want you to be the one they can say did it, as a way to help them make a decision in a situation, or how they can, shape and chop and screw and, try to cut you out to be. You know what I'm saying? Or you this person. If you this person, you will help me with this. If you ain't that person, you ain't gonna help me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do this for me. That's how I'm gonna know if you that person. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do what you gonna have to keep doing. And if somebody picking your brain, or, trying to set you up, to be tested in that way, a lot of people fail at their own damn test because they not willing to do it either. Some of them can't, pass their own damn test, but they'll put you through one. That's for somebody, child. It is. But yeah, this person, at some point, somebody trying to give somebody like some fake love at a party or a gathering, so whoever they go out with, hang out with, party with, like want to give them some fake love and shit, and this person knowing they burdened and weighed down, they know this person, is dealing with a lot, dealing with them and shit like that, and ain't feeling it. What's the Three of Cups with the Ten of Wands? What's the Three of Cups with the Ten of Wands? Clarify the Three of Cups with the Ten of Wands. Cannot make it up. Somebody is in their damn head with this Nine of Swords. And a lot of goddamn regret, a lot of mental anguish, having a lot of sleepless nights over their past person, which is a person. It is somebody realizing somebody love ain't fake. Somebody love is just the one. This lover is somebody's divine feminine. Divine feminine, this is a divine person. This is a contract. There's nothing fake about what this person is in their head. They having a lot of sleepless nights. They having a lot of nightmares. They having a lot of dark nights of the soul. And every time they lay down, they keep seeing exactly why and what was ended. Like somebody closed out a cycle. Yeah. To end up getting this passionate new beginning. It's like something had to end for something new to begin. Like somebody realizing, somebody had a lot of sleepless nights. That like somebody been, not only that, but they've been blocked, in communication, cut off, you know what I'm saying? The cycle done ended, closed out. What's this Nine of Swords over? What's this Nine of Swords about? Like somebody in their head is somebody done figure somebody out. Like, what's this Nine of Swords about? Could be a Gemini that's in this Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Somebody weighed down and burdened that you Ten of Swords something into the cycle, or somebody Ten of Swords something into the cycle with them to go toward their twin flame, they divine feminine. They real divine feminine. They real interest. What's the Nine of Swords? Who is this in this Nine of Swords? Why they in this Nine of Swords? Over this Queen of Swords and this Knight of Cups. These boundaries. Being so insightful. Somebody mad that somebody with boundaries done, took over, a situation, because you got the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Like, this person still see this divine feminine as attractive, confident. Like, they see you now. And this person in their head because they didn't respect your boundaries. Like, they, didn't see that you had, like, somebody, in a lot of regret, you know what I'm saying, that they, didn't realize, this came with, who you are. You're a divine feminine, you're an empress. This came with that. Like, you can't get one without the other. Like, you got to respect it. Got to respect it. You know what I'm saying? That's part of being a higher level soulmate. And I feel like this person may feel as though, you looked at they looked at your love as fake because they had never been loved like you before. They had never been loved by someone like you before. A whole fucking earth angel child. And now this person want to follow their heart, Knight of Cups. Back to this Queen of Wands. This child, I can't make it up, it's at the bottom of the deck. Like, yeah, that's crying over spilled milk, and they, manifesting. Like, somebody know that they trying to manifest you back after this 5 o'clock. Like, somebody, they want you back. They see you now. Somebody did not see something at one time because they were so weighed down, and burdened, with a lot of responsibility. They felt like, going on that, whatever that spiritual journey consists of, or especially if this person, didn't appear to look like they were dealing with a lot when you were around them, they were. They bit off more than they can chew with them. Clarify, bit off more than they can chew with them. Clarify, bit off more than they can chew with them. What's this about? Bit off more than they can chew with them. Seven of Swords. I mean, Six of Swords. With the Aquarius, you got the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody moved on the calmer waters because they wanted to get their peace. Like, you may have wanted your peace in a situation, or call a truce to something, because somebody bit off more than they can chew. And they thinking about this shit too because they under judgment for not taking their ass on. Give me one more. Bit off more than they can chew. Bit off more than they can chew. More than they can chew. They do. What did they do? What is this? Bit off more than they can chew about. What do they do? What did this person do? Like, somebody dealing with more than they thought they would with a person. Get off more than they can chew. Because I'm telling you, somebody got with somebody based on what they can do and get from them. They can get their way. That person will still do for them, give them shit, take their shit, eat their shit, and, get off more than they can chew. But now this person, so I feel like somebody played too many games. They went too damn far, stayed too long. It's the Six of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords. Bit off more than they can chew. I feel like somebody underestimated you too. Whoever this Six of Swords is, Aquarius energy, like somebody underestimated what you would do, or how something would feel once you did it, or something. Or something, how something would go once, with the Hierophant. With the Hierophant. That's what happened when you listen to outside people, outside influences, whether it's family or some type of, outdated belief, from a family, from a group of, friends, that don't got your best interests at heart, or going off of some traditional way of doing something, or your own made up version of it or some shit like that, and everybody just one track minded, you know, thinking one way is this way. It ain't like this. It ain't not, it ain't like that. It's like this. Do this and that, and like, okay, so this person did what was said. They took that action. They said that shit. They made that move, and now they done bit out more than they can chew. And Six of Swords, motherfucker walked away, straight up and down. So they may have told this person to hold back from you at the bottom of the deck. Four of Pentacles, breadcrumb you, and you still was happy. Except that, you still probably was happy with this person. Still, in this, joyous, kind of energy. Still, you still was able to smile, in a situation. With the devil, they may have, had a lot of toxic, materialistic, addictions and some other shit. Left you out in the cold, and you focused on yourself. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this Hierophant, somebody told this person, to breadcrumb you, to hold back. You know what I'm saying? And just pull off your fucking energy, manifesting some other shit, and they bit off more than they can chew. Cause what's the Six of Swords with the Hierophant? Get off more than they can chew. What's the Six of Swords with the Hierophant? Clarify. Clarify. Six of Swords with the Hierophant. The Emperor. Been a father figure. Somebody's father could have got involved. Somebody's authority figure. This could have been like, the somebody's dad, like this past person, or somebody you walked away from. This could be their dad, or you could have kids with this person. Or somebody, went towards someone in this group that was like, maybe, somebody that's high ranking or something like that. Experience, powerful, like in the spiritual sense, spirit realm. Clarify the Hierophant with the Emperor. What's the Hierophant with the Emperor? Hierophant with the Emperor. The Ace of Wands. What's the Hierophant with the Emperor with the Ace of Wands? Clarify the Hierophant with the Emperor with the Ace of Wands. Like somebody still have a lot of passion for someone else. Um, Yeah. So whoever this is, they feel, after this Five of Cups, they want another, opportunity. This person still got a lot of passion for what it is that they want to get a new opportunity with. You know what I'm saying? After a Five of Cups, but it's like they feel stuck. You know what I'm saying? They are blocked. Like somebody feels like they blocked, but this is just because this person, you know, was not making a move. Like they didn't take some type of necessary action. You know what I'm saying? Because the wheel of fortune is always turning, but it's like somebody could feel like they stuck or they blocked in a way where their hands is tied. They, don't see, a way out of something, or they playing victim in a situation, and especially in a third party. Like they, had you in some type of silent competition with, because they had a lot of suppressed ass emotions. You know what I'm saying? That they were not expressing, or that they really wanted with you. They still felt for you. And it's like somebody got involved with someone that, now, they be part of this group of folks and shit like that, that they been in a stalemate with. But they know coming towards you is going to be some type of conflict or some type of lack of cooperation, when they come in with this cup and telling you they want to be consistent and shit like this. Like somebody, like I said, they went too far, they stayed too long. What's in this matchbox? Inside of matchbox, what's this? And we're going to close out. Inside a matchbox. What's inside this matchbox? What's this about? Nine of Cups. I feel like somebody got something they want to give you, but they're going to put it inside of a matchbox. What's the Nine of Cups? What's the Nine of Cups? Inside a matchbox. Page of Cups. Somebody doing something sneaky, something strategic. Or this could involve, something somebody may have lied about, that they, this may have, something to do with some type of criminal activity or something like that. It's like somebody could, cause somebody looking at something to get some kind of success out of it. Like somebody looking at this being something they feel like it's going to bring them some type of success with this Page of Cups. After, some deception or some lies or some dishonesty or some something that may have, caused a distrust with you. With the Seven of Swords. Like, it's like something they're going to do to build your trust, to earn, feel like they need to do this to get your trust, earn your trust back. It's not going to get your trust back right away, but it's something they're going to use and do to do that, but it's gonna be inside of a matchbox. Something they're gonna give you with this Page of Cups. It's about, you know, where they stand, like their emotions or something like that. Like somebody sees like a bright future with you, like, but take it how it resonates. Like they want to, whatever they put in this matchbox is something that's going to reveal like something that they feel. You're gonna know exactly what it means. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a token of how, and this person's love language may be gift giving. You know what I'm saying? It may be buying you things. They may have, you know, that may be how they express, you know, their emotions for a person, their love, or they may, you know, feel like it's something that it's a start. Okay, but you got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Cups, Empath, King of Pentacles. They're coming off as somebody, you know, goal oriented, reliable. King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles to the Star. Like somebody's being guided. Like somebody's being guided to do this. Like somebody is being, yeah. It could be going through a rebirth as well. But they being guided by the universe, your ancestors, their ancestors. They could come in and want, you know, this forgiveness with you after gaining, you know, a new perspective on the situation. Turning over a new leaf. I'm going to end it here, you guys. Hopefully the message resonates and or is helpful in some way. But overall, those of you that genuinely love me know that I love you too. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe button on your way out. And again, thank you guys for joining me. All right. And as always, make sure you're keeping your energy cleansed, keeping your thoughts positive. And those of you that genuinely love me know that I love you too. Mwah. Bye.